Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's... Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Eastern Michigan Eagles offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point.
Breaks into the open. The tap. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagle!
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kennesaw State's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Denson. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll do it himself. Across the 25. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get to get 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Eagles headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking left. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it. And the Eagles have their offense in high gear.
First down for the offense.
He leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man in the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Second down.
They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Eastern Michigan.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Quick completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Still running at the 40. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Eagles are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Brings up second down.
Grab behind the line. It's Coates. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Eastern Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Will they be able to get that? Sneaks it in.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They took it 71 yards down the field. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
Kennesaw State, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. 14-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to throw. It's Denson. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. To the air, it's Denson. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get... There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kennesaw State right back to work. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Creates a little space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The throw. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll run play action. Got his man to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Got it behind the line. It's Yates. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They'll run the screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive, put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. To the air, it's Denson. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle. It's Tunsil. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. Looks as if he's going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
The give to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
3 and out. 4th down.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Wide open, and it's a foot race. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. To the air, it's Denson. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That keeps the score. Eastern Michigan, 27.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt.
21-yard line. All right, fans, let's make some noise.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's Denson. Fires into the end got the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Looking to throw. Under fire. Looking, trying to escape. Cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try.
That keeps the score. Kennesaw State, 28. Eastern Michigan, 27.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to him again. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Denson. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Here's the handoff. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
First down for the offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Touchdown, Eagles! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He wants to throw it. Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. Grab near the sticks. It's Tunsil. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here comes the heat. Catch and stride inside the 15. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Denson. Gets rid of it. It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.